Yeah. Starting to
Starting to
feel like
feel like
Wednesday.
Wednesday again. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Wars. This is the Attitude Era podcast. I am the most loved, most hated, the Archie Carter, the best nerdcore rapper alive. And that guy with me, y'all know him. And if you don't know him, he's the undisputed podcast champion of the world, King HP. This is Wednesday Night Wars, and we just kind of chatting it up tonight. But before we start this show, I gotta say two things. One, I want to say rest in peace to Jason David Frank, known to most of us as the Green Ranger. 3 years ago on this day, he decided to get off this ride called life. And I say that to say this. There's a young lady who goes by the name of Squid Kid, a 20-year-old named Ashley, who was a cosplayer. And all she wanted to do was cosplay. Y'all know I'm big in the nerdcore community, cosplay anime world. And she recently got off this ride called life because she was being bullied and dealing with a lot of racist things because of her love for cosplaying. So I want to say rest in peace to her as well. And look, I know it gets dark and cold, but trust me, it's people out there that love you, it's people out there that care about you, and there's resources that you can talk to and reach out to anonymously, even text these days. So just hold on a little bit longer. But rest in peace to those people. And shout out to everybody that's fighting battles that we don't know about. Trust me, we fight them every day. So I want to just say, start with that and rest in peace to those people. And I got an announcement, man. It's been official. Houston, Texas. I'm on the way. Anime Verse
Oh,
and Wrestleverse. The Archie Carter will be hitting Houston, Texas, February 13th through the 15th. I'm on the main stage with my homeboy Geeks to the Super Nerd. The lunch table owners are headed to Texas. And before that, we are stopping in New Orleans for Fan Expo, and we doing Blur Fest. Like, we got a lot. 2026, we all over the place. I got a lot of projects going, but yeah, so I had to bring it back up. But yeah,
nice.
Texas Anime Verse Fest, we are on the way. This is a big deal. I'm looking forward to kicking it with all y'all in Houston for that weekend, 13th through the 15th. Bun B, I'm gonna need a trail burger too. All right, nah, let me get
Hey,
it cracking.
hey. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
I like
saying? They say we ain't outside. Our outside just ain't like y'all outside. That's it. That's it.
That's it. This is a slight
That's it.
difference. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. Big no,
Hey,
big difference. Big difference is huge. Ain't no slight difference.
I ain't gonna even say it, but yeah. Yo, a lot of people was outside this week. We got to see there's some people outside right now. They might be tapping it. You know what I'm saying? There's also DNA was just at Monday Night Raw in the guard in the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? New York City.
Hey, Madison, the Garden of Madison Square.
The Garden of Man, and you know what a crazy Raw. Uh, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Who? Mike
Might have been
Bones. Shout out to the chat, man. The best chat on the internet.
might be the best Raw this year.
9 out
There's
of
really
10. I watched it again today. Shout out to Divine Baxter. He's a loyal watcher. He was like, I saw on Facebook, he was like, you know it was Raw was good when 2, 3 days later you still thinking about it.
oh yeah. But see, that's how it was in the Attitude Era on a lot of Mondays.
You couldn't wait till next Monday, bro.
It was so much stuff going on, and that's what this Raw felt like. Salute to WWE for finally,
Hey, HP,
hey,
when we
stepping on the
was
gas.
coming up, look, we just chatting tonight, man. Look, when we was coming up, it was four things you had to be in front of the TV for to see. One was 106 in Park. They even had a commercial. All the kids was running in the house. 106 in Park. If you was into rap, you was in front of your TV when Big Tigger had his guest freestyle in the basement. You
Yes.
was there to watch the beginning of Jerry Springer because that's when they was getting busy.
Jerry.
And you was in front of that TV when Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Nitro started. Those were you had to be in front of the TV with a plate of pizza rolls or whatever mom cooked that night. Like that was it.
You know what else? Because that was not the internet era, and I hate to say it like this. there are some HBO late night joints that you
Oh,
also,
see, we see. There you go.
you
See,
know what I'm saying? Hey,
taxi
I'm
cab
just saying.
confessions, hookers at the point. Real sex. Y'all, I
Real
know, I
sex,
know.
baby. That was the joint. So yeah, but Monday nights was definitely it was definitely something crazy. What I was that's funny. Mike McCullough, salute to you. Vinny, salute to you. Got the dog, got the click in the building. Y'all know what it is. War gang. I got to ask this question, Archie. I got to ask this question. Looks like the tide turned on Monday. I don't know whose tide. It boats come, boats go, but Brock Lesnar's in the mix, as is the tribal chief. However,
As is
I want to
Charlotte
point something
Flair
out.
too. We got a
Charlotte Flair's in the mix in her
lot
match.
of,
It's a lot going on. But I got a question, and I thought this was a little weird.
and I got an answer. What's up?
Roman, I don't want to say looks weak lately, right? Because I don't think he looked weak. His last match he won, but he got beat up by Bronson Reed afterwards, put him out of commission for a minute. Do you think the order of the runouts should have been switched, where Brock should have been the because Brock looked super strong. He squashed Cena. He didn't squash Cena, but he manhandled Cena at WrestlePalooza. And that was the last time he saw Brock manhandling Cena. Do you think Brock should have been the last guy out to make everyone like, oh shit?
We being honest.
Yeah.
I don't think Roman Reigns should be in War Games. Roman Reigns has not been around. Roman Reigns is noticeably thinner, and Roman Reigns had on a compression sleeve. So that tells me I don't know if Roman Reigns is 100%, and I don't know if it's wrestling related, could be other health things related. I don't know. I never speak on people's personal lives. I'm just going by what I see. Yeah, Mike, he looks skinny. His medicine might be playing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Roman, that whole thing, I don't even like to talk about it because I don't know.
Right.
But I just
Fair,
know what
fair,
my
fair, fair.
eyes tell me. Roman Reigns is really thin. And he had the sleeve on. It's kind of like when Rock started wearing the jumpsuits, but we know he was, he had a little
He had I forgot what that surgery is called on
ab
his
etching.
kidney,
Yeah, he
on his
had the,
kidneys.
allegedly, hey, Rock, don't come for me. So I don't know if Roman's 100%. Maybe that's why we haven't seen him. So I don't know.
I gotta ask it because Vinny asked it. Who would you replace Roman? LA Knight. Right off the bat, it just popped in my head as I didn't even get a chance to finish reading it. I would throw LA Knight in the mix. He's a world title guy who's never had a world title. I don't think he's your Brock Lesnar answer though, but it
If
puts
LA
the
Knight was to do that, he need to come in and just crash out. Like, look, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm in it. Like, I'm in it.
super form. Like you think about those teams, right? Let's take Roman out and put LA Knight in there. You have both world champions on the team, WWE and World Heavy. You got CM Punk and Cody. Usos, LA Knight taking on Braun, Logan Paul, Drew, and Brock. Cody in his match with Brock, the only match they've ever had, Cody won, and Brock shook his hand. I don't think those teams are unbalanced with LA Knight, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean, Roman is Roman is Roman. But if you don't have a Roman, there's a guy named Randy Orton who's just in layaway right now. They got Randy Orton up on the shelf.
Dog, the fact that Randy Orton is a name that you guys can just throw out, not throw out there, is crazy. You're talking about major PLEs, war games. We need to bring out the heavy hitters. Raw was crazy, and Randy Orton wasn't in sight. I have always said that if Brock would have came out and instead of Roman, Randy would have hit, and then you go into a Cody Randy feud going towards the Rumble or towards Mania because Randy did something to get Cody out. or you know what I'm saying, something. Some
Randy could have easily RKO'd somebody on their way to the ring and then took their spot. It's Randy Orton, bro. Like, and I would have been cool. I just think, Roman, like I said, we're not gonna see Roman too much longer. And I said I wouldn't put him in the War Games because I'm more concerned about what else is going on. Mike said in the chat his medicines may mess with him. It causes his joints to ache. My age caused my joints to ache, so I can only imagine going through whatever he's going through, if anything, right? So I just like to humanize people sometimes. I just be thinking about the human, you know what I'm saying, and not the entertainer. But man, shout out to Joe. That's my dog. People say we look alike. I don't know. Nobody said that.
Ray
Nobody's
Charles said it.
nobody's
Stevie
ever
Wonder
said
might have said it.
that. Nobody's ever said that.
Nah, nah. You might look like a Joe, but not in Hawaii.
When I was younger, people used to tell me I look like Lloyd Banks.
Who
Um, you gotta see, you guys. I didn't have all the sodium in my face, and I had the thin beard. I used to get Terrence Howard. Um,
Yo,
when my beard grows out, I used to get Jadena, the classic man, because it's red. But I don't know.
you know who I got? And these two people don't make sense because they're total polar opposites that don't look alike, but they say I look like both of them motherfuckers. Kevin Hart and 50 Cent. And I was like,
50
I
hard.
don't
50 hard. But I don't know, man. War Games gonna be
oh my
good.
god.
I got a question for you. Do you think
Yes,
the
sir.
women are gonna try to one up the AEW women?
I don't know. I think as far as WWE higher ups, they might not. They're probably like, no,
Oh,
we
it
don't need to
won't
worry
be
about
no that blood. Everybody bled in that match. Like
everybody. But the females in the match, I'm sure that's going through their head. I'm sure they want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same month. We clearly are thinking about that. It's viral. Their video. You got to come with that. You got to come with that. Um, so I think as far as WWE brass, they're gonna tell them, hey, you're not in competition with nobody, right? We're on our own, we're running our own race. Man, Rhea, Charlotte, and them, they ain't thinking that. They saw that. They saw that.
they
We're the
saw, yeah, they
best women in
saw
this
that.
business. Eh, so I think it's only, and if they're competitive as they say they are, which I believe they are, they're going to try to go for it. Because why wouldn't you? That was a
Here's
hell
the
of a
thing.
match.
I remember Bully Bubba Ray, whatever you call him. He said he went. It was a match, and they went over 5 minutes on a match. And he
Oh, with the
said
Hardys.
he said before he could even step through the curtain, he said, "The old man Vince was in my face. Devon didn't even make it through the curtain yet." He said, "Don't you ever do that, pull that again. And if you do, make sure it's as good as that, what you did." So
Yeah.
I think if they go for it and they pull it off successfully, they may get a little grace. But then again, Vince McMahon is not in the WWE, so I don't know who's calling the shots.
Archie. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you say that, it's like I agree with you. I I wouldn't want to chance it with TKO. WWE be releasing more stars nowadays. They feel like than ever. And if Vince was here, Vince knows good television. You know what I mean? Um, so if you're gonna do something that cause the ratings to go up, I'm cool with it. But don't you ever not listen to me again, right? I wouldn't chance it, bro. To perfectly honest with you. Um, but damn, bro, I almost feel bad for the women because here's the kicker about going for the matched quality. If yours is like not a good match, it's going to not. They're gonna blame the company like WWE is just losing it to the AEW. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole company's bad versus just the women's match. And I think undue pressure, undue pressure.
And as we found out recently, pressure make people act out of character sometimes. You end up doing things you don't normally do.
It could be a murder. It could be a murder if the
But
women don't
yeah,
perform.
so for that we have war games. We have men and women war games. We have Cena Dom, right?
Yes.
Is that the
No
card so
stipulation on the
far?
match either. Huh?
Is that that's what we have so far, right?
So far, yes, it's Dom Cena, Vicur, and Nikki Bella.
That's what we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
having a traditional war games match too. I believe it's on SmackDown.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Because it
When he
should be
started
on
saying that
Survivor. It should
traditional,
be. I mean, it's traditional Survivor Series match. I mean, that should be on
yeah,
Survivor Series.
yes. Like, why are we doing it on Smack? How you gonna say it's a traditional Survivor Series match on Smack?
SmackDown.
Like that. That took
Hey, at
the.
least they giving it to us because they could not give it to us.
I'll be okay with. I won't be okay. They've been doing this so long. Remember, the Street Profits was constantly the night before the pay per view, and now it's. I
They
mean,
lost
they
the
got
titles
us,
and made it to the very next pay per view.
and that's and that's a thing where I feel like it's gotten to the point where we just expect it. It just is what it is, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would like to have that on War Games Survivor Series, whatever they want to call it.
They could have swapped one
Just
of those War Games matches out for that.
ooh, which one are you picking if you're gonna do that? Because that's a tough task, bro.
Well, I'm just
That's
saying because back in the day they would have done something like that and say, "Hey, we have another one of these happening this weekend. Tune in." But now, I don't know.
mm, I would like to see.
I don't know because for the past few years we've said the women war games have been better than the men's.
Yeah, last year I thought it was kind of the case too. I don't
Like the
remember if any of
past,
the women got hurt off the jump.
yeah. And then Bronson Reed shattered his ankle, so
Yikes!
we don't need no top of the cage moves. Like that's what we have the video games for. Like it's okay to see, but like we know somebody's gonna go for it. Somebody's gonna go for it.
It's always got to be the spot. Off the top of the cage is always a spot.
Do
Off
we
the
think
top of the.
Bronson repeats what he did last year?
I hope not because you got hurt, and if you get hurt again, you specific. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my god, why? They didn't need to do it last year. A tsunami is a tsunami. It doesn't matter if it's off the top of the cage or off whatever. It's an
If we don't
automatic
get a
pin.
tsunami, we gonna get a Uso jumping off the cage.
But Jimmy broke his foot last year doing it.
Hey Jay, it's
So
your turn. Jay, get your ass up there. Jump. What my man said on Lean On Me, you do crack, don't you? Jump.
oh, that shit was so
The
man.
principal took a student up to the roof of a school and told him jump off the building. Lean On Me was crazy.
Lean on Me is a super classic.
Used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman.
I appreciate Morgan Freeman for popping out like that because that movie is super phenomenal. Thank God. Um,
Put the
I don't
chains
know where
on
I
the
rank it
door.
as all
You know how bad that school was? Put the chains on the door.
they made a movie like that with I think it was Jim Belushi, called The Principal.
Yeah, it's like a comedy, right?
I don't know what it is, but they shouldn't have dropped it. Dude got thrown through the
I
like the
watched Coach
wind.
Carter the other night, and they got mad at Coach Carter because he wanted them to get a seat.
Oh man, yikes! You know what I mean? I haven't seen Coach Carter in forever.
EO with
You
the
know what's
trash can.
coming?
I call that. Only thing I could see different is Charlotte moonsaulting off top of the cage. I could see that happening.
I don't want to see it.
Or
I'm
Alexa giving
scared
us a
for the.
twisted bliss or something because we can't get EO with the trash can again.
I don't know, man. Remember how many years we got Kofi Kingston doing something? it became the thing for the Royal Rumble, like
Io
one of the
said she couldn't
things.
see out the trash can. She just put it on and jumped. She said that. She said she can't see and you can't practice that. She said, I just put it on and I trust the people and I go. Or maybe an insane elbow from Kyrie, but somebody's jumping off top of that cage.
Yeah, I think and you might see it in it's in the war games. It's almost like it has to happen. I hope. I think we just do without it. The unfortunate part is WWE gonna be like, nah, someone get your ass up
I
there.
saw Ray
You know,
Phoenix hit the floor the other day, and that was just from the ring. So that's always it's hit or miss, bro. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. We don't need it. It's so much you can do with the. You're in a cage. There's a lot you can do, but you know.
Mm,
So we got
mm.
4 matches as of right now.
Men's, women's, Dom Cena, Stephanie
Nikki,
Vicur.
Stephanie.
I think so.
Is Nikki
'Cause I
Bella
don't know
winning
nothing
that
about Trish.
title?
Is who?
Nikki Bella going to be champion?
No, no, not off Stephanie Vicur. No, not off the just winning Crown Jewel and becoming the Crown Jewel champion. It wouldn't, and nobody wants it. It's nobody wants it. Like I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be a jerk or nothing, but it's
Be a jerk.
no,
It's okay. We need jerks in this
no,
world.
no. And now if it happens, I'd be shocked. I'll tell you that. So maybe they pull the move, but I can't, I can't, I can't. Nah, man. Mm-mm.
You know what I
This late in
want,
the season,
bro? I saw Obafemi return the other night. I want Obafemi on the main roster.
I don't know what's
NXT
going
is
on with
back to
them.
cooking with fish grease again, man. Obafemi and Ricky Saints had one of the best exchanges I've seen in a minute. And Obafemi's ready for the main. He's over. I think he's more over than Trick Williams.
No, he is. He is. And that's no slight to Trick, but it's just it is what it is.
Trick's just
Sometimes you
been there
don't.
too long. Trick's just been there too long.
So here's a question, man, because this is where it gets tricky. Wes Lee never made it to the main roster after 5 years, and before Oba broke his record, he was the longest reigning NXT North American champion, and he ended up getting released. And
Wesley,
I
aka
fear,
Desmond Xavier, and we do have an exclusive interview with him dropping any day now, added to our podcast. So yeah, shout out to Gamaj. He did that.
um, you know, I didn't see that happening, even though some people, I would be the first to tell you he's undersized for the WWE main roster, but he's a different spark that I think they need. Um, because you got a lot of bruisers and like the Sheamus, the Gunthers, heavy hitters. Then you got like your high flying acts, like very athletic Finn Balor's, Montez Ford. But Montez Ford is not a single, so really you got, and Finn don't do a lot of high flying, but the coup
He's
de
not a
grace is
single yet. Montez has been dropping some real cryptic things on the internet.
yeah, over and WWE. Okay, so here's another thing. Outside of Brock Lesnar, WWE has no monsters. Bronson Reed is hard for me to look at him as a monster because you did things like you threw him in the same category as Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker is an undersized super athlete,
I told you
which
my
is
fear for
good.
Brian Breaker was he was just gonna become a dude. And if you don't view Bronson Reed as a monster, you just view him kind of as a dude. Like, I'm just a dude.
The thing that should have happened, and this is what I noticed: WWE keeps titles on people and the wrong people too long. Bronson Reed, like the heel team going to Survivor Series is very on paper underwhelming. Logan Paul, he ain't even got 50 matches. Guy, he's just whatever. Drew McIntyre is hot but cold. Like Drew's name is a staple, always a contender. He should be a world champion multiple times over. You guys are just past. I don't know
Drew
how he has been.
McIntyre is who the girl got saved in their phone as food. He's a side chick. Don't disrespect the Drew McIntyre, but he's a side dude. I ain't even call him a
Yeah.
chick. I get Claymore out this chair.
Remember. In fairness, Cody will let anybody hit. That was his whole first run. So in fairness, and going back to that, now you got the side chick, who
Yeah,
has all
Drew
the potential in the world
is.
to be the wife, and you're not giving them that.
Yeah, Drew, because Drew looks the part. He talks the part. He acts the part. He was scorching hot with CM Punk. Like,
People want it. We have not. When was the last heel champ? Like I know it was Roman, but he's more like the anti-hero now, right? And his two of those last 4 years he had, or 3.5, whatever, he was like the anti-hero. People love to. They don't really want to boo him. They're along for this ride, but he is a heel. He's doing heel tactics, but he it doesn't really fit that mold.
you know what
Brock
makes
Lesnar's the
me you
only.
know what makes me even more fearful for Drew McIntyre? The Dolph Ziggler Zack Ryder returns.
Oh man,
Because
no.
those were Zack Ryder was super over, but that gimmick will only go so far. But he captured gold multiple times. Dolph Ziggler was in limbo for years in the WWE. It
Yeah,
got bad with Dolph Ziggler.
you know why? And I hate to say this, but I think people can tell and see it, but no one wants to say it. He was like a Shawn Michaels ripoff. He
Which
became that.
could
Look
have
at his.
worked though. You know what I'm saying? It was what
I agree with you.
it's
He
what they
doesn't have.
gave him. They didn't give. I don't know. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if he'll ever really say it because him and Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder were so anti WWE. They were on like, we're not going back. I'm doing this. And when he came out, he shouted out TNA. So
I why is my mic on, man? Get that off of here. My phone keep trying to record everything I say, man,
cause
and
you
then
about
send
to
it to
bust a
people.
wicked freestyle. You heard me? It's a
Yo,
murder in
it's
Jacksonville.
courtesy of 50 Heart.
And Archie eyebrows on the beat.
shout out to all involved with that. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to deter no attention or anybody feel no
Oh
type of
no, but
way.
it's the
But
battle rap podcast too. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
yeah,
y'all know what's
I'm
been
just
going y'all know what's been going on in these streets, man. We don't run from the smoke. You know what I'm saying? We the smoke shop.
4'9". God damn.
50 hard. J unit.
Yeah, we down here. You know what I'm saying? It was, that was the thing. Kevin Hart. They was like, who would you get to play you in the movie? Get Kevin Hart. Like, fuck out of here. But yeah,
I'm gonna get Omar Gooden Jr. Omar Gooden. Don't call him Junior. That's how him and Cameron got into beef.
I used to want to be a junior when I was a kid. I was like,
I just thought that
nah,
was
bro.
dope having a junior. So
Yeah. Um, I didn't do it to my son. I didn't want to do it to him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it to him. So, but he
yeah,
has
it's
my
all
middle
good.
name. My name is his middle name. You know what I mean? But so it's all good. But going back to this Brock shit, and the reason I say Brock Lesnar is like you have two world champions on one team, and you have Roman Reigns, and I really honestly feel like they're the underdogs. Like, yeah, you got the Usos to fill out that roster,
You know what this
but
War Games match looked like? Looked like my son got on 2K and just picked teams. And he picked the
yeah.
people he knew.
Can we go back about a year? Because I remember WWE. I just remember seeing something that said WWE might not have plans for Cody Roman 3, even though but it's like WWE let us down this past. Remember around Halloween time, they went to the football stadium in Georgia and they met at the half. You know what I'm saying?
That's when
To
Cody
cut a
was in a
promo.
car with Metro Boomin for a week.
I feel that's what aggravates me. Yeah, tragically Canadian. You know what I'm saying? Yes, absolutely. Tap in, hit that notification bell. The Wednesday Night Wars.
Check out
It's
the
not new, but it
interviews
ain't old.
and hot tags If you like WWE content, you like interviews with legends, we didn't talk to them all. They've all been on the show from you in Canada, from Bret Hart. We interviewed Bret Hart on here, Marty Jannetty, Kane, Mankind, Booker T, Kurt Angle, Jacob Fatu, Trick Williams. You know, we've talked to all the legends. So if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. All the interviews, all the hot tags, all the original content right here on Editorial Podcast. So
And Bad Blood. That's what it was. Yep, yep, yep. Thank you. Yeah. So I feel like WWE led us down this path. We're never. It's. I'm not gonna say never, but we're not spinning the block on it.
do you
And
want
that's
Cody Roman 3?
yeah, only to get that title off Cody, because it seems like they're not going to let anyone else
But
take
they
it off him.
split wins, right? It was Roman then Cody.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm be honest. I mean, I thought Cody. Only thing I would rather see is Randy Orton defeat Cody, but he's not involved in War Games.
I just want to see Randy Orton.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Randy Orton not being on War Games feels a little criminal.
John
Maybe he
Cena
comes
is
out and
getting a
pauses.
farewell tour, and Randy Orton just is like farewell. Like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was when The Rock did the finger. Who counts like that? One, two, three. That's the way I learned. One, two, three. Like that. It's actually awkward to do it. Try it with me,
no.
all y'all viewers.
Who does this? The final
So
boss
yeah,
was wild. We did get the final boss, which was epic. I can't, but look what it
yeah.
took to get there. It's like, why do we got to go through this to get through that? Why can't we just have that? You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to sit through all
It
of
wasn't
this.
planned though. Remember that wasn't planned. He just when they had to when they decided to detour because they weren't going to backseat Cody for the WrestleMania match. Okay, Mama Rhodes and all that stuff. Like that detour was the best street we ever went down. One of them, one of them. Oh, I'm pretty sleepy. Oh,
Uh-oh.
my heart just dropped. It's
You all
all
right?
good. I thought I was gonna hear a pretty voice tonight. Looks like I'll hear it in the morning.
Oh man, hey.
It's
Some,
all good.
sometimes you need a nice little voice in the morning, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with
Absolutely.
it. So, but yeah, War Games. You think they're gonna keep it at 4 matches or add another?
I think they'll keep it at 4.
I don't know what you add.
I don't see who's. I would think this.
And one of
Whatever
the War
happened to the
Games
Wyatt?
matches has to open the show, right? You can't have them so close together because they're gonna run at least 45 minutes.
Oh yeah. But see, that's 2 hours of the 3-hour show,
That's a lot.
and you know what I'm saying. So that's why I don't think because I would like to see them add more,
I'm
but
not a fan of the 1-by-1 entry thing.
again, I think you said this on the Raw recap. I like War Games better when there's legit tribes, groups. You know what I'm saying, and like the fact that they missed that between the Hurt Locker and the Bloodline those years back, like that should have been a thing.
They got the Hurt Business out the way quick. They had like one T-shirt design. That was it.
The Hurt, I'd be mixing up the Hurt Syndicate, the Hurt Business, like
And
man, whatever.
MVP, he has forever beef with Triple H. I'm not sure what happened there, but he's not a fan of Paul Levesque.
No, I think a lot of people. I think Triple H rubs people the wrong way. I think there's a couple sides to Triple H. There's the politician. There's the guy he had to, you know, to get to the top. Anyone who's ever gotten to the top of anything had to step on some people, and there's always going to be. We call them haters, but let's be honest. Like Michael Jordan got to the top. Isaiah Thomas is the collateral damage. If you tell me Isaiah Thomas is just a hating ass son of a bitch, I'd be like, well, damn. Bulls win their first title with how many former Pistons on their team?
Zeke was balling. They got Mike and
Zeke
them
was
up out of here that
balling.
1 year.
People try to go to stats. Like, you remember, they just let Jordan do whatever at one
I
point.
think
Like,
what Triple H thing is, you were one of the boys. And I think that's one of the things that make have the tension between him and whoever, right? Maybe just MVP, could be other people, but you were one of us. You know what we go through and how this
oh, it's
goes, but
definitely other people. We won't even say no names, but you know it's other people. So yeah,
oh yeah, I was hanging out with one
he
of
was
them a
there.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog. That's my dog now.
Yeah, yeah. So salute. We can't even say his name because we don't want to link back. But
You know what? Speaking of saying his name, I think WWE
oh
kind of
shit, say
swerved
it.
us because we were all expecting Joe Hendry sometime this week, and we didn't get it, and I'm okay with that.
I was out to ask you, was that a good swerve or a bad swerve? Because the
Good
tournament,
swerve. Joe Hendry needs to go away for a minute, calm it all down, then pop up because the Joe
I
Hendry
agree.
thing can get old very fast because it's damn near a comedy act.
Yeah, him getting squashed at WrestleMania. I don't care how you slice it, because if they'd have said give him 12 minutes and it would have been knockdown drag out 12 minutes or 15 minutes, it would have been a bigger impact for Joe Hendry.
I
But him
think
just kind of like not getting any moves in and
so.
then
We
losing
ain't
in the
gonna be here
Royal
too
Rumble.
long, but who would you feud Joe Hendry with coming into main roster? I got
LA
the
Knight.
perfect. I got the Miz.
Oh, I like the Miz, but the Miz is already low.
I'm saying we got to get that aggressive Miz back. When he was cooking people on the mic with the Miz Taraj, like that
I think
Miz.
that would be great. But I feel like I like LA Knight better because LA Knight's hot,
But here's
but
the
they'll give
truth:
LA
we
Knight
don't see the Miz that much either. That's another one
yeah,
on that list. In two to
he
three
ain't no
years, we
spring
won't
chicken.
see, huh?
He ain't no spring chicken.
Nah,
Yeah.
Miz. I was watching Miz on the Real World.
Miz is a Grand Slam champion. Like Miz, this is why I say there's no stock in the Grand Slam championship anymore. Like John Cena's won every. Did it do? Did it really elevate John Cena?
I
Did
think
did
low
people like?
key it did a little bit.
You think it did?
Yeah,
Hey, if
because
you
he
think it did,
wrestled the
I'm not gonna
greatest
argue with
Mysterio of all time, and Dom put John Cena over.
you. Dom,
He did. And he got
I got
another match
water in
with
my
him.
head.
5 out of John Cena's last matches, Dom got 3 of them.
You ain't lying. You know what's
Greatest
worse? It ain't even the
Mysterio.
last five. The last four.
Greatest
He won the
Mysterio
title.
ever.
He did a 3-on-3. He's defending that title, and then it's the last match. Four of John Cena's last matches, of his four, three all go to Dom and are centered around Dom before he gets out the door.
And
That
is it
is
safe to say Gunther wins this tournament?
yes, yes. Now that we know who all is in it, all there's no more surprises. The two surprises got knocked out of the
Which I
tournament.
hated. Somebody could have caught a dub.
Yeah, someone should have. It would have been like, oh shit, you think Zack Ryder can
I
get there?
think Dolph Ziggler beats Solo. Then Dolph gets so close to beating whoever to go to the next to face John Cena. Then Solo gets his revenge and screws Dolph out of that opportunity. And I think that would have been great, and Dolph would have went on. You know what I'm saying? But
You gotta be careful with John Cena right now. I'm looking
I
at his
think
comments, and I'm
Javon could have
thinking
snuck a win on Gunther, and Gunther
that match is good.
completely destroy him after the match, like to where he can't go to the next round.
Let's talk this. Let's talk this up. I seen Bubba Ray Dudley talk about this, right? And he put a good scenario that I thought was so dope. Javon wins, Gunther snaps and beats the shit out of Javon Evans. Powerbomb after powerbomb after powerbomb after powerbomb after power. Boom, right? And then like chokes him out. He can't continue. They're gonna forward Gunther on an asterisk because it's like, well, only people who are in the tournament can even be
In
eligible.
advance.
in advance. So what are we doing? Javon won't be back, blah 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 blah. And Gunther goes on to win the tournament. He whatever happens with Cena, but then Javon Evans comes back, and now he has a beef with
Gunther.
Gunther, and that's a great starting point for the young OG because win, lose, or draw in a feud with Gunther. Gunther is going on to do great things. He retired Goldberg. He's going to retire Cena more than likely. And this is your first rivalry in the WWE. I think it already
And that
puts
wasn't
Javon
Gunther,
Evans in there.
folks. That was Walter. He got the black robe. He got the old music. He's back to the ring general. That's Walter. Walter's back.
Yeah, that and we all hate Gunther. That puts extra heat on Gunther because, like, yo, you just why did you like? That's not right. We hate him, and Gunther just being like, I don't lose to Scrubs because it could have been a roll up pin like how Bret Hart does, and Gunther being like, what?
I saw
Nah,
something they
hell.
said Bret Hart has won the most matches in the WWE. Like
Bret
1,800
Hart has won the
wins.
most matches with roll ups. Bret Hart had one finisher and it was
And I
a
mean, and
substitute.
he's won the most. He's got 1,800 wins.
Well, I believe it. Remember that was back on the road schedule,
Bro,
and Bret
1,800
became
matches
champion.
is crazy.
Think about it like this: when you think
It
about
was
Hogan
Bret
leaving the
Hart, it was
company,
John Cena on the list, and I forget who else, but those two were definitely on
probably
that list.
Taker.
I think it was Bret Taker and Cena was third. Then it
That would
was
make
two
sense.
more, but I forgot who. But yo,
Think about this:
that's
Taker does not. As long as you think Taker was in the WWE, Bret was in here years before Taker. Years, like Taker debuts in 90 or 91, I think. I can't remember. 90, I think it is. Bret's been in the WWE for like 4 or 5 years at that point in the tag team
hmm
ranks, running the numbers. By 92, he's world champion. And in Survivor Series, he
he
takes
had a
on
Jerry
Shawn Michaels.
curl and was winning draws.
Yo, yeah, Bret was, you know what I'm saying? Bret was that guy, man. Um, so salute to Bret Hart, man. Like, salute to Bret Hart. There's nothing else I can say. A lot of people come from that lineage or really close to it. So
Shout out to
to say
Natty
he
and
ain't one of the
TJ, aka Tyson Kidd. They said if you got the hunger and will to work, you could come train at the dungeon for free. You gonna book your
no,
flight?
I'm just
Coming to the rain from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
no, it'd be that guy, bro.
50 hard.
They'd have me out there looking like fucking crime time, boy. That should be crazy. Out here just, you
50
know what I'm
hard.
saying? Just
You know who you look like? I ain't gonna tell you who you really look like. Who can't who shall not be named on this podcast.
thanks. Hey, HR will be on this motherfucker fast as hell.
HR was on here. I was trying to hang around so we could, but yeah, we ain't got too much. Just wanted to chat with y'all, man. We getting back in our routine and rotation, man. I got a lot coming next year. I'm dropping a lot of stuff first quarter. And again, like I said, in February, I will be in Houston headlining Anime Verse Fest. That's a big deal. I think Lex Luger's going to be there because they're doing Wrestleverse Fest at
Fire.
the same time. I think Lex Luger's going to be there. I think Paige, a bunch of people. They still putting it together, and they said we want you, and I said I'm on the way, baby. Hey, so it's going down. We gotta get you a 50 heart jersey, man. Y'all remember 50 Tyson?
That shit is worse. This gangster looking motherfucker over here telling jokes. Shit, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. But yeah, I don't know how I got looped into 50 heart. Thank y'all. You know what
50
I'm saying?
heart.
Salute.
Hey, it's all good. It's not a bad
But
loop.
yeah,
Two very successful brothers right there. So.
I can't be mad at that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
but
lie.
shout out to the
But
chat, man. Vinny, I'm gonna be in New Orleans this weekend. I think Jet Life doing a turkey giveaway at the Jet Life store on Canal Street. So if you are in or around New Orleans, come slide through. Y'all know what it is. Jet Life to the next life. Just enjoy this. And yeah, man. So Kevin Sin is crazy.
Heaven sent is
Uh,
ridiculous, bro.
Kevin sent you're finishing move. I'm not heaven sent. I'm Kevin Sin.
Oh hell no, that
Kevin
shit's crazy.
Sin. That sounds like a gimmick for the new 2K26. Kevin Sin. You got to come up from the indies.
Dog. Shout out to Spitter Jet Life. You know what I'm
You think they're
saying?
gonna have TNA stars on the next video game? Then we're gonna get up out of here.
I think that gets messy. I think they'll do it on DLC.
I think
I
they'll
think they'll do
do
it.
the people that were once in WWE. That way you can put the Hardys, Dolph, Zack Ryder, and make them a pack.
Yeah, because you won't probably be able to use Matt Cardona without giving TNA a
And now you
substantial
got
amount
Jeff
of money.
Hardy, Joe Hendry, who's officially signed. So that's the pack right there. Joe Hendry, the
Oh, you're right.
Hardys,
And all those people
um,
appeared on WWE TV, either an NXT or a Royal Rumble or a
or they
John
will
Cena tournament.
sneakily do it and do. I'm pretty sure the John Cena farewell tour is going to be the gameplay story mode,
Oh yeah,
and that's
for
how you
sure.
get them to be part. When you beat them, you unlock the characters because they were part of the John Cena farewell tour. So
Hey, what did Archie say? Every year I submit my resume.
every year I apply for a job.
You know what I'm saying? WWE, what's up, man? Y'all out here taking ideas, but yeah, man. Uh, I ain't got too much. Hey, tap into the Hall Prison universe. We just cooking back up. I think I'll be live Sunday this weekend, this Sunday at 9. There's a couple shorts up there right now that I need your answers. I need to know who your team is going into some of these events. I need to know, was this the best year in hip hop?
We
There's some questions
dead.
we got.
We dead out here in zombie land. No, well,
So
I'm
yeah,
taking you, Vinny, and Mike. And what's our chances of surviving?
in which universe?
I am Legend Land. I think I'm still gonna pick that one.
That's actually not a bad pick, to be honest,
Vinny might
because
get us caught though, because they might smell
you
Vinny.
can't get unlimited ammo and weapons. That's just crazy. You find what you find, scavenge what you scavenge.
Mm.
I think we're good in I Am Legend world, but hey, just remember, even the dogs. There was a lion in the beginning of that movie walking around New York City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
my game. We got the Philly boy, the Ohio boy, the Jersey boy, the New Orleans. Oh yeah, we might be all right.
we good.
We might be all right.
No, yeah, that I Am Legend though. They don't fuck around.
I'm inside.
They
I'm inside at night. As long as I ain't gotta run, I'm good. If I gotta run,
You
hey,
might have to. They were
hey,
setting
well,
traps.
tell my girl I love
They
her.
had they had they had my man's hanging upside down.
Hey, y'all could split my billion because I ain't running. If it involves running, it don't involve me.
Oh
These
my
wheels
god.
is boy, uh.
Yeah, salute to everything.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
shout
but
out
yeah,
to
tap
H
into
F's
the whole
doing over there at
prison
the Hall
universe.
Prison Universe. Marvel been kind of quiet. You the Marvel man. What's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, they got Avengers Doomsday, so all the actors have been there.
It's
They're
been
shooting
no
Avengers
summer
Doomsday.
crazy, no crazy summer, no crazy Christmas. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, they got Avengers Doomsday going on, 2026. So they also specifically cut down on the quantity in which they were putting out,
Oh, they
because
emptied the
they
clip.
felt like
They emptied the
they were
clip.
losing. Taking Kang out, but they were losing quality by their whole phase 4 just was nightmarish. So,
Three
um,
words: quality over quantity.
oh man,
We're gonna get up out of here, man. Look, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in. We getting long as I'm fast and short. Hey, Mike, you good? I will sacrifice myself for the team. I'm not running. I'm Queen Latifah and set it off. I'm just gonna drive through, baby. Y'all go the other way.
that shit happened in Walking Dead season 2 with Shane ass.
That
Fucking
happened on Lost when my boy Charlie blew himself up in the boat. That happens a lot in movies. People sacrifice themselves.
hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, the one that got me, my man, Opie, Sons of Anarchy. Oh
Mm,
man, and Yandu, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm Mary Poppins,
Mm.
y'all.
I hated Yondu.
Oh man. All right.
I
All
hated
right.
Yondu.
We gonna take this to Hall Preezy because Yondu was him. He took
I
care of
hated
Star Lord. He could have ate him, but he didn't. See?
Facts. Yeah, the Earthling. But yeah, I know. Like,
See, we're gonna take this talk over to the Hall Preezy University. If you're new to the channel, HP does all this fantasy. Same thing. How he talks about wrestling, but he talks about science fiction. The TV show From was he's been like recapping for a year, over a year now. He talked to some of the actors from the show. He does Marvel reviews, recaps, and all that type of stuff. And then catch me at Archie and Chill. I do NASCAR and racing content. The NASCAR season is over, but I got 3 songs I'm dropping from trips I took to garages this year. Shout out to Joe Gibbs Racing. Shout out to Trackhouse and 2311, which is Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin's race teams. Got to go to those garages and kick it a little bit. Plus, the music, lunch table owners everywhere. So check that out. And yeah, this is Wednesday Night War. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe and take a deep dive into your new favorite wrestling podcast. Shout out to the dopest chat on the internet, man. Shout out to Mike, Vinny. They the day ones. And
Musically Canadian was on here today. Who else was on here? Mother.
I don't know
So
what's Welcome to
Mike
Derek. I don't know
Combs,
what that is. What is that? Is that a show?
tragically who? Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's the It series show.
nah, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. I stay away from yeah. Like it Stephen King.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't fool with Stephen King. Cause once I realized like all of Stephen King's books and movies took place in the same time, I'm like, what kind of world was Stephen King living in?
His brain works different, man.
Yeah,
So shout
yeah,
out to
yeah. So Vinny, I'll let you
Stephen
have that one, big dog. I'm staying away from the it. It's just my thing. Not my thing. Not my thing. But yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. The rest of the gang, they living it up in New York. They were at the Raw. They were at the big event. Gamaj is still celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday to the young OG of the podcast, Gamaj. It's Pretzelmania. You know what I'm saying? Pretzelmania season for the rest of the year. We about to get up out of here. We'll see y'all Friday for the SmackDown recap during the main event of Monday Night Raw. Hopefully it's been good. It's going to be good because the past few weeks of TV have been excellent for WWE, and we looking forward to recapping it with y'all. Hope this week is good to you and good for you, and we'll see y'all Friday. Attitude Era Podcast out.